Hi folks, it's Switchback. This video is about protecting yourself from the sun. UV and sunburns are things we don't just have to think about on nice, sunny, warm summer days. Whether it's cloudy, it's cold, it's smoky, UV rays can get through and give you a sunburn. When you're planning for your trip, look for reports of shaded trails. There's so much information out on the internet these days about our trails. And so places like All Trails, and there's just tons. And you'll see reports about shaded, not shaded, etc., water sources, things like that. These can be really helpful pieces of information. So plan for a trip on a shaded trail, and then plan for trips on a shaded trail. Take your breaks in shaded spots, and when you're setting up camp, look for something that has a little bit of shade to it, somewhere where you can relax. A few factors that can increase your burn risk, aside from those that you have genetically, are traveling to places closer to the equator, traveling to higher elevations, and be mindful that snow, water, and sand all reflect sun. Time of day is also a factor. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. are the primary hours depending on what resource you use. Clothing is your first line of defense. Obviously, long sleeves and long pants will offer more protection than, say, a tank top and shorts. Darker and brighter fabrics will absorb more of the light rather than letting it penetrate. Densely woven fabrics won't let as much of the sunlight through, and if you're ever curious about how much can get through, you can always hold it up to the light and see how much sun or light gets through. Tech materials will often have more protection than a natural fiber, and be mindful that sometimes that they have a UPF wash to help increase their UPF protection. This can wash out over time. A UPF rating is a standardized measurement of how much UV radiation can penetrate a fabric to get to your skin. So for example, something with a UPF rating of 50 means that 1/50th or 2% of that UV radiation can get through that fabric to you. Loose-fitting clothing is preferred over something tight, because when something is tight, the fibers will get stretched and pulled apart, which then allows more UV through. In general, stretched and wet materials will let more UV through. Consider wearing a hat with a wide brim and a neck flap. A lot of those can be stowed away if you don't want to wear it all the time. A drawstring is also kind of nice if you don't want it to blow away in the wind. Something like this. This is new for me, but it does have a drawstring, so if I have another windy trip, it's not going anywhere. I also like that it's ventilated around here, and it has a little pocket here where I can stow the little neck flap. Look for sunglasses that offer 100% UV protection, or it'll also say UV 400, or it'll say polarized. Polarized also reduces glare. Next, let's talk about sunscreen. Look for one with an SPF of 30 or higher. Going above 30 doesn't do a whole lot more than 30 will. 30 will protect you from about 97% of UV rays. Look for one that's labeled broad spectrum, which means it protects against UVA and UVB. Water resistance is always wise when you're out on the trail, and check the expiration date as well. Chemical sunscreens are often really harsh on your skin. They're also really harsh for our reefs. So look for ones that are physical sunscreens, which would be a mineral-based one. So something that's got zinc oxide or titanium dioxide as the primary active ingredient. You can see a list here of harmful chemicals to our reefs, and I would encourage you to go check out savethereef.org to do a little bit more research about this if it's something that interests you. Whatever sunscreen you opt for, consider washing it off before getting into any kind of waterway. You'll want to do this at least 200 feet from any existing or potential water source. I hope that you found this helpful in finding ways to protect yourself against the sun and getting out there and enjoying these wonderful outdoors. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!